What's up, everybody? This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. So I got a request a video here. A lot of y'all guys seen me make videos about Filmic Pro. Filmic Pro has been my app of choice for professional video and professional photography. Well, a lot of people have been asking me to compare the Moment camera app against Filmic Pro. It is some sentimental differences between both of these camera apps, and we're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna show you guys the interface, and I'm gonna show you some pros and cons with using the Moment app versus Filmic Pro. This gonna be nice, so sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So I make a lot of content about Filmic Pro. Filmic Pro has been my professional camera software for a smartphone. As y'all guys know, I've been talking about Filmic Pro a lot on this YouTube channel. This is more of a requested video. A lot of people ask, could I compare the Moment camera app versus Filmic Pro? Now, let's talk about the Moment camera app. If you have the Moment lenses, anamorphic lenses and stuff like that, wide angle lenses, this is what the Moment app is for. But Filmic Pro is really good in a lot of different aspects. Both of these camera apps have some sentimental differences with it. Now, I'm shooting this here, and I have two Galaxy Note 9s, and the reason why is because the Galaxy Note 9 has fantastic cameras, and we're gonna talk about some of the unique features with both of these apps. All right, so let's go to open up the app on both devices. All right, so Filmic Pro, and we have the Moment app, and we have Filmic Pro. Now, Filmic Pro has a cost factor involved here. And let's talk about Filmic Pro for a second. And I made plenty of videos about Filmic Pro, but Filmic Pro has a $30, $40 cost factor involved, so that you got to keep that in mind. But when you're looking at the app itself, it's very intuitive. It has a lot of features. You can shoot in log. You can shoot in flat profiles, dynamic and natural. Now, let's talk about log, which I shoot a lot of my videos in log. Log is a profile which you have to add color corrections in post. Flat also, you have to add color corrections in post. Now, in dynamic and natural, you do not have to add color corrections like lux packs and stuff like that in post. But if you want to get the most out of your device in high bit rates, shooting it log and flat is what I like. And again, even with Filmic Pro, you will shoot in high bit rates. So that is a good thing to get all that data. All right. Also, in Filmic Pro, you can make all your adjustments accordingly, which is really nice. You can make all your adjustments accordingly. You got focus peaking and all those adjustments there. Here, I got it at 4K at 24 frames per second. So let's talk about frame rates for a second. I get a lot of people ask questions about 60 frames per second because that's the hype right now, right? Everybody want to shoot 60 frames per second, which is great. But when you use a professional software like Filmic Pro, 24 frames per second is what professionals use to film. I use 24 frames per second on this YouTube channel to film. So keep that in mind, about 60 frames per second. If you want to shoot 60 frames per second, you want to do slow-mo shots, 120 frames per second, that's slow-mo video, stuff like that. Let's see. Right here, you got your counter. Right here, you have your battery life, also your storage. When you hit here, now you get into a lot of features here with this app, and I went over everything about this app in another video, but I just want to show you guys this here with Filmic Pro. All right, and then here, when you press that, you have your different recordings, which I've already done a lot here on this YouTube channel. On this device, I recorded a lot of stuff already using Filmic Pro. And then when you hit the big fat button right there, you start recording. Now, the one key factor here using the Filmic Pro app is hardware. Now, this supports gimbals, the Smooth 4, which is one of my favorite, DJI, and other anamorphic type adapters and stuff like that. Here is what you can use with Filmic Pro. Now, when I use my Smooth 4, I can use my entire gimbal and don't have to touch the phone. I use my entire gimbal here to do all the controls, and I do not have to touch the phone to do any controls. So that is a great thing. So this is the most important part about using Filmic Pro, is that when you use a gimbal, everything that you do on the gimbal is, you don't have to touch the screen. So that's a good thing. Let's talk about the Moment app. All right, let's talk about the Moment app for a second. All right, here we go, the Moment app, which is a very good app, by the way. All right, and when you look at the Moment app, it doesn't have all those extra controls like in Filmic Pro, but this app is like $3.99, so it's it's $4 to get this app. You do have your menu controls here. It's not like Filmic Pro. You do have to swipe up and down to get to your ISO and shutter speeds and autofocus and manual focus and AWB and stuff like that. So this is a okay when it comes down to manual controls. And when you go into your settings here, you do have your location, your histogram, your waveform. You can shoot in high bit rates, which I always keep it on high bit rates. You can apply the de-squeeze if you got your lenses. You do have your focus peaking, your highlight clipping, and your shadow clipping and stuff like that. So you can use that. And I always use focus peaking because that lets you know what is in focus. Focus peaking is very important, especially when you want to know which is in focus. All right, so as you can see, it's nice. Now, what you don't have, and that Filmic Pro does have, is audio controls. All right, so in the Moment app, you don't have those type of audio controls that I like. When you look at both of these apps here, I just want to say that when it comes down to it, Filmic Pro is going to give you the most controls. The Moment app look like it will do suffice very well. Now you do have still footage, which you can shoot in JPEG, you can shoot in RAW. So in this app, you can shoot in JPEG and you can shoot in RAW. So for everybody that want to take their photography to the next level, you can shoot in JPEG and you shoot in RAW. On Filmic Pro, you do have that option, especially like in the gimbal. When I hit the button here on the gimbal, it does go from video to regular photos. And it don't give you the option as far as RAW, but you can take those shots and do color corrections if you want. So that is a good thing. But Filmic Pro is basically focused towards videoing. All right, it's really focused towards video, but you can do RAW capture here. You can take photos here. The photos is okay. You still have to color correct them in post. So, and again, if you do raw footage here, you do have to color correct them in post. So all in all, when you shooting in both of these camera apps, you do have to do work in post. I want to shoot a little video so you guys can see the Moment app, and I'm going to shoot this in 4K 24 frames per second. And I'm gonna do color corrections, and I'm gonna do 24 frames per second on Filmic Pro, and I'm gonna shoot this in log, and I'm gonna do color corrections on both of these devices so y'all guys can see how both of them look in real life scenario. Let's go. All right, guys, so here is a video sample of me using the Moment app versus Filmic Pro. Now, it is some pros and cons between both of these apps. Now, in Filmic Pro, I can use log version 2, which is very good, a flat profile, and I can add color correction. I'm using dynamic for this one, but you can use log on Filmic Pro because in the Moment app, you do not have log support for that you can do color correction and stuff like that. You can use color correction, but I'm just going to kind of use the stock Moment app on this one. And my opinion is that I like Filmic Pro because you can do so much with Filmic Pro versus the Moment app. It's a big price difference at $4 versus about $30 for Filmic Pro. So you be the judge for yourself looking at the quality. Also the audio. I'm going to go audio from side to side so y'all guys can hear the audio on both of these apps. Now, I have the presets set at pretty much the same as far as ISO, shutter speed, and everything in between. So it could be a fair balance between both of these devices. Now, again, I like Filmic Pro because it has so many controls versus the Moment app. But hey, again, it's difference in prices. This is Eric from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave your comments down below. Let me know what you think about the Moment app versus Filmic Pro. See you guys on the next video. Peace.